Hello, and welcome to my channel. I'm Catherine Corelli. Я σας είμαι Κατερίνα Corelli. Καλώς ήρθες στο κανάλι μου. Today I am painting. Today I'm painting a little portrait. I'm following a lady, a singer, by the name Maria. And she's a singer and an artist, and I thought it would be cool to paint a portrait of her. And I have to say that this particular setting is probably in the night or late evening. I don't know exactly. I think there is something mysterious about this. There is something ambivalent about it, and I like it. I hope she will not get upset over me making a screenshot from one of her stories and then painting a little portrait of her. I hope she won't get upset over this. So I felt that I wanted to paint something like this. This is the second painting in a series that I'm having, and this is a series which I'm kind of having on the sidelines just to chill. And the name of the series is Without Words. So the whole point of the series is going to consist of these little smaller paintings. I want to keep them very expressive, and the series is going to focus on people. So it's figurative painting, and I'm looking for subtleties. I'm looking for subtle expressions, for something that is interesting to paint and interesting to show. I would say for something that is interesting to interpret in a certain way, or leave for interpretation. I like ambivalent images like this because it's open to interpretation. Clearly, she's filming a stories with her, or a reel, something like this. But the expression on her face is kind of ambivalent. At least that's what I see in her face. So I'm trying to capture that, and I'm trying to exaggerate that. Just like with the previous painting, with my friend Leonidas, there was something about the way he sat on that chair, the way he looked, and those blue lights. There was something magical about this. And same here. There is something special about this moment. There is something that makes it go beyond just a reel and a person just filming a reel for Instagram. You know, there's something more to it, and that's what I like. I'm attracted to this kind of thing. There's a mystery. I think there's a lot of emotion, and it's in the face, it's in the eyes, it's in the tilt of the head. It's in her hand, kind of gently propping up her chin. I like it. I like it this way. So that's why I'm painting her. Simultaneously, by the way, I am currently working on some charcoal sketches and pencil sketches for The Three Guardians. The Three Guardians is gonna be the 11th single from the Sun City album. I already have the painting for the cover art of Turquoise and Leslie Courtyard, which is the next single to drop. I'm currently writing the lyrics, and I'll be recording vocals for it. And I think that the 10th single, Turquoise and Leslie Courtyard, I think that will drop most likely in 3 weeks. I don't think it will happen any sooner. I think it's going to be like 3 weeks at least. And then after that, I'll be working on the next single, and that next single is called Three Guardians. Now, the painting for that cover art for Three Guardians is going to be a complicated one, because I'm going to be dealing with three figures, with with 4 figures actually, with 3 guardians and Amira, who is our protagonist in the Sun City story. So I'm doing charcoal sketches, blocking things in, figuring out the poses, trying to figure out what would be the best way to go about this composition, about this painting. So there is quite a bit of prep work going into this. And while I'm working on that, simultaneously, of course, I want something on the side, a series of paintings that allows me to just relax, you know, and something that is not landscapes, because sometimes I get tired of landscapes and my soul craves to paint people in a very loose way, like I'm doing it right here. I'm trying to be loose and expressive instead of being all uptight and constrained. Trying to just go with the flow, and yeah, just like this. And I gotta say, I like it this way. It's more impressionism and a lot less realism, and I like it this way. It's very satisfying. Plus, I think that it allows me to explore my subject matter a lot better. Because then, once I lift these self-imposed constraints and I just go with the flow, and I get more emotional and more carried away with where the subject matter is taking me, it becomes easier to express myself. It becomes easier to convey the vibe that I'm going for. You see what I mean? So I'm just kind of loosening things up more and more and more. Okay, so this is the finished painting. Thank you very much for being with me, and until next time. Ciao.